Taste that.
It's delicious, so tasty. I was wondering how it is made and where it is made.
How it is made? You know what? Follow me, I will show you.
Welcome to the Agri Campus La Roque processing workshop.
In this video, we will show you how to make pate.
Before embarking processing, please follow the safety instruction carefully.
To enter the processing workshop, you are not allowed to have food, no. To smoke, no. Or to get in with unsuitable clothes, Adidas, no. Yes. You are not allowed to enter without the authorization of the management, not approved. Next time. You also are not allowed to have unclean equipment, no. You are not allowed to enter without washing hands and boots? No. You are not allowed to behave inappropriately? No. It is quite simple, no? Have a good visit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the processing workshop. Please listen carefully to the safety instruction. So, you have to remove jewels, watch, makeup and nail polish. You also have to make sure you have short nails and dress yourself with personal safety equipment, lab coat, pant and hairnet. If you are injured, you have to wear gloves. And before going in processing workshop or if you change activity, you have to wash your hands.
Let's start with the ingredients. Basically, we need pork float and pork liver. We also need eggs, milk, salt, pepper, and jar. That's it.
The first step is checking raw material. Before starting, we have to check a meat quality, the traceability and the temperature. Regarding temperature, should be lower 4 degrees. The traceability is the key. You have to make sure to write the batch number. You should also write in the product traceability monitoring form. You should check to absence of undesirable pieces, otherwise it may damage the quality of product.
After checking raw materials, the second step is mincing. We have to wear chainmail gloves and pre-cut the meat. Why? Because bigger pieces of meat might block the mincer. So, we pre-cut to allow the piece of meat to pass through the mincer.
For the next step, we put the ingredients in the mixer and we check if it is homogeneous. Let's move on to the next stage, putting in jar. We need to clean and fill the jar and weigh every jar at 190 grams. Why? Because we don't want to mislead the consumer. We also need to leave 1 centimeter at the top to avoid problems during sterilization, because it might uncap the jar.
After canning, let's move on to caping. It is one of the most important steps regarding to food safety. To make this step, we have to fill the water tank to create steam, just like that. The capping machine is ready when you can see the steam. Then we check that the settings are good. For that, you cap one box and you basically check 3 points. First, we make a visual control. How do we do that? Basically, we check if the cape indicator is pressed. We also have to check if the caps are aligned at the same level, like this. Secondly, we plant a vacuum meter inside the box to measure the depression. The pressure should be less than 0.3 bar. The last step is the closing cap control. To do this, we close the cap and draw a line on the cap and on the glass. Then we open by hand, then we close without tightening. Thanks to this, we check the difference between the two lines, which must be between 0.5 and 1 centimeter. Finally, the core probe is installed to control the core temperature of the product, like that. When you have made this control, you can start capping.
When capping is complete, the next step is code marking. The jars are marked with the following elements. We have to first mark the product name, the batch number, but also date of consumption. To finish, we have to write the approval numbers. Basically, the approval numbers contain the elements necessary to find the origin. Elements are marked with inject. Very smart!
Now move on to the next stage, sterilization. We put the jar in autoclave with water. We want to kill all microorganisms, viruses and toxins. How long? About 18 minutes at 110 degrees.
All these steps are fundamental for the safety of the product and for the safety of the consumers. It's not that complicated, but it's required to carefully respect all the procedures. Hope you enjoyed the video.